Hi to anyone who has joined me today. I thought I would make a video. I haven't made one before, but I really wanted to chat to someone, and I thought I could help a few people who were feeling alone. So today I wanted to chat a little bit about genital herpes. So I got tested positive about 3 years ago, and my life has completely changed. And what happens when people get diagnosed with genital herpes, I think most of us, there is a massive shift in our sense of character. Our identity gets flipped on its head, and we have to reevaluate how we approach all of these situations in life that we were once already prepared for, so to speak. These habitual things we did, they now have to be changed, planned, thought about, and there are things that are really difficult to do and say. 3 words that can sit in our nervous system and stress us out for months or years. I know people have kept things for years, and it's just really unhealthy. So I've tried to talk to as many people as I could about it since I got diagnosed, and it's been a humiliating experience. It's just been eye-opening. There's no time for self-discrimination. You have to appreciate the fact that although you feel like there's nothing that could have possibly gone any worse in your life, there are things that could be worse. This is a process that we all have to go through together. You've become someone who is now more experienced, should be able to connect and have more compassion for others who are going through turmoil, who've lost their health in any other way. I feel like I can connect to people going through health difficulties a little more. But I think I just wanted to talk about the fact that everything, when it comes to your identity, you've got to reevaluate all of your approaches and the way you talk about things. And you might feel like you can't open to anyone about anything because you just don't want to get any closer to your secret than you already are. And you step away from friendships and people that you really love and care about because you want to be as far away from that conversation as you can possibly be. It takes time to understand that you're still exactly the same person. There is a little minor factor about you that you have to talk about now that you can't hide, and that little factor eats away at our self-esteem, and you've got to tell it to fuck off politely because it is doing you no good. That self-esteem needs to stay there in order to build the courage up to tell people that you love and that you care about that you are going through turmoil and that you've lost a piece of yourself that you once treasured. And you just need some support to get through the really difficult nights and occasions where you need someone to talk you through, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? How am I going to deal with this? Or, you know. And I think I just want to be able to be here for people to lean on who feel like they're alone, because I'm telling you now, you've never been alone on your journey with herpes. There were people before us. There's going to be people after us. And things are going to be fantastic. They're going to be okay. Nothing has changed apart from our attitude. We've become wiser in regards to our sexual health. I guess we've become more respectful of our bodies and who we choose to start a relationship with. I guess, is only benefited by this situation, because when we approach somebody to be with them, it is now a case of, do they deserve to know my most painful secret, or are they worth jeopardizing my confidence for? And all of these things that you have to consider now, some people completely ignore, and they don't bother with relationships whatsoever. After their diagnosis, they keep on living their lives, pretending to be happy, dying on the inside, not being able to show love, not being able to have sex with people that they admire. It is a really difficult situation to be in if you let it simmer. You have to talk about it, okay? You really have to talk about it, because it will heal your self-esteem. Everybody has painful things that they need to talk about, that they need to work through as well. So you need to grow a little compassion for other people's stories so that they can open up to yours as well. But this is more so about your hardship with herpes and how you are going to face your fear of discussion. So many hundreds of thousands of people are struggling like we are, and we don't have to be struggling. The stigma that is caught up in this, because people think it is okay to make fun of. They think that catching diseases and having a virus that affects your life so dramatically is okay to make fun of. But they probably don't have it, and that's why they are unwise in their words and their choices of actions. But we now are, I guess, a growing community, and we are going to be there for each other, okay? And we're going to help each other. I wanted to start a channel so that we could get questions happening. I want to post more videos on help. The last 3 years I've experienced a lot in regards to telling a partner I was already with and in love with, very much so, that I had herpes. I hadn't told him. I had been sleeping with him for a couple of months, and it was uncomfortable. And I've had that experience now, and I've learned from it. Don't have sex before you tell someone. I've also had the experience of just stop seeing people because I didn't tell them. Also, of telling people and them telling me that they have it too. Like, a lot has happened over the last few years. And let's help each other out, okay? I just want to talk, I want to discuss things. Let's get the questions rolling. I want to talk about things, I want to answer things, I want to post videos about what to say to someone when you've already slept with them and you have herpes and they don't know. What to say to someone you really care about. You want to take things further, you need to tell them how to go about it. Remedies, how to treat your body, how to live so that you don't have to deal with outbreaks, how to feel, how to release stress and calm your nervous system. As it lives in the nervous system, we don't want any of that shit. So, love you so much for watching. I just want to help, I want to share, I want to share the love. Let's all talk about it because it's painful. We can get through the pain. It's a process. Okay. Have a good day, guys.